Alright, I have another Nintendo Switch to work on. Let's open it up and take a look. I notice it's missing screws on the bottom side by the charge port. Looks like the kickstand's broken. That's pretty common. Screen's not in terrible condition. It has a couple scratches. Let's take a look at the charge port under the microscope before we try to power it up. This is why it's always a good idea to inspect the charge port before you try to power it up. This is absolute carnage. We have pins touching each other, pins touching the ground. Likely the M92 chip will be bad, and possibly more. Now for the moment of truth, let's take a look and see what this thing looks like inside. Yeah, the water damage indicator is not set off, so that looks good. Really, from what I can see right now, it looks like it's in pretty good condition internally. We may be able to make this one work again with a little luck. I know it's going to need a charge port for sure. Let's get it under the microscope and look at this side before we take it apart, and then we'll look at the other side. Let's go ahead and look over side B. I haven't removed the motherboard from the chassis yet. This is the Joy-Con ribbon and the speaker. Now we're looking at the power connector, speaker, Joy-Con connectors on the motherboard. Here's the BQ charge IC chip. This is the charge port, of course. Power switching MOSFETs. Here's the M92T36. I think we'll end up finding some problems there, but I'm not sure yet. Going up to the headphone PCB area, and this is the touchscreen ribbon cable, game card ribbon cable, power and fan connectors. There's the LCD connector, the big one. There's the Bluetooth antenna and the Joy-Con and backlight. eMMC area, display driver, other speaker connector on the motherboard. Really, I'm not seeing any problems that jump out at me other than the board has a lot of dust all over it, which I'll clean that up. Alright, with the motherboard removed from the chassis, let's inspect side A. The fuel gauge IC chip looks good. Whatever this is looks good. I'm not real sure what these components are. I see something fried a little bit up there. There's the USB port. And right here's the Pi USB IC chip, and it looks like a filter is fried. Probably from the shorted pins in the USB charge port. This is the audio chip right here. Just continuing to look around all of the areas on side A. Here's the max power management in the CPU area. Some more voltage regulators over here. It looks like, the main visibly damaged area is this Pi USB I hope it's not going to require any trace repairs because I'm going to have to order some microscopic wire if so. I'm going to go ahead and remove the P13 USB and the bad filter. At this